Morning, everyone. We have a jam-packed agenda, so we'll get started right away. First, Mr. Auditor, minutes and claims, please.
Yes, sir. We have minutes from December 1st of 2025. Would ask for the commissioners to approve that, please.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And then we have claim docket dated November 28, 2025 through December 4th, 2025, in the amount of $1,490,585.73. Would ask for the commissioners to approve that, please.
Motion to approve the claim.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Lastly, we have the payroll docket dated November 28, 2025, of December 4th of 2025, in the amount of $1,572,326.49. Would ask for the commissioners to approve that, please.
Motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Okay, there was something on the agenda about the Oversight Committee. We are not naming our appointment this morning, but I do want to let everyone know that this Friday at 9 a.m. we will have a special call commissioners meeting where we will introduce the members of that Oversight Committee. We had a great meeting yesterday with all those involved and selecting, and couldn't be happier with who we picked, so we're anxious to get that word out there later this week. Okay, next on the agenda is Juvenile Probation Donation Fund. Who do we have here? Come on up.
That's okay. It's okay. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Ellen Spillers. I'm with the Juvenile Court, and this is Jenny Ritchie. She's with the Probation Department. There was this probation fund 4105 established a few years ago. We're just trying to protect this fund. This fund is used for anything that the Probation Department needs to be able to function in their capacity. So this year, they are supposed to be, they're on, doing on-call. It's by statute. So I'm trying to pay their phone bills and stuff through that so that they're able to be on call whenever a kid comes into the detention center. So we're just needing this ordinance passed for us to protect this fund, probation fund. I don't know what else. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, I was supposed to speak.
Any questions?
So your source of income is donations and,
Yeah, these are donations that we've received from outside agencies like Casey, or I think someone did a pancake breakfast for us at one
Right.
point. We've also used this fund for when we run short on money for drug screens. We've dipped into this for that. Any kids that need coats or food, or sometimes families need help with bills. So just kind of a miscellaneous fund that we've used the money for.
All good. Motion to approve.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
All right, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Okay, is there like a number?
Okay, next up is Gordon Flesh Contract Area Planning Commission. Mr. Baylor.
Good morning. I'll be brief. Our 2020 contract was $337.97, which included 2,000 black and white and 1,000 color a month. We typically average $55.69 in black and white and $47.16 a color in a month. So overages were really eating up our line item. So what we did is we adjusted and included 3,300 black and white, 2,800 in color to help offset those overages and to help us better budget. We also deconted our machine to help bring those costs down a little bit. So the new lease should stay within our budget and still allow for some overages, and it'll be at $499.21 a month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You print it for me. So I help run your bill up.
Yes, that's.
It's usually about an inch and a quarter thick when I get it.
It is. We've tried multiple times to shift to a wireless or to try to get it to people to go online through the cloud to download a link or something, and it just, everybody still prefers the paper packet, so that's one reason we do so many copies each month.
Yeah, us younger folks, we're happy with digital.
We try.
Motion approved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Next up, Mr. Robbins, HWC contract.
Good morning.
Morning.
This contract is for inspection for our Clinton Road Phase 1 project, which runs from Park Avenue up to Hasselberger. Terry has reviewed the contract. Total contract fee is $793,000 and will include the duration of the inspection for this project. So.
I'm good.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And then also after the meeting, I have a title sheet for the plans for you guys to sign and approve so we can get them submitted next Monday.
Okay, thank you, but don't leave. We had some exciting news. I think we got the news on Friday about community crossings. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Correct. So we did apply for the full amount and did receive our full amount that we've requested for the $1 million match for community crossings this year. So
There was some fear that we maybe were not going to get all that and not be able to pave as many roads as
yep,
usual.
I was definitely concerned with NDOT scaling it back and the changes they were going to make. I was concerned that we might not potentially get that full award. I know some people didn't, so we're grateful that we did, and then we'll use that money wisely and put it toward our asset management plan and keep on working.
Well, good. I think that's a reflection on you and the work you do. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, fountain maintenance contract.
For those of you that don't know, Ricky Hammond, he's about to come up. Ricky's going to be the rest of the agenda here. And for the folks on the council and the budget committee, I can't tell you all how significant Ricky is to all of us. Ricky has worked exponentially hard all year long to save money. And at the end of the year, we're coming in with some surplus to be able to do some things that we've talked about doing for the last year or two that he's going to be able to accomplish this year with the revenue that the council gave him. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Everybody wants to talk about preventative maintenance in all buildings throughout the county, and that's what,
Yeah.
things that Ricky's doing to prolong the life of these buildings and being, we appreciate that. But the Smock Fansler, is that your contract or is that?
Yeah, it's kind of tied into everything. It's a contract for the fountain at the courthouse. They come down once a week, check all the levels and the chemicals, change filters as needed, basically make sure the fountain's maintained throughout the year. And I assume this year is the same. We split the contract with the city, so I believe our amount is $11,812.50, if I'm right. Okay.
Good.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Now it's all yours, Ricky, for quite a while here. Evapar contract, air filters at the jail.
Yep, so we have a contract with Everpar. They come down, maintain our units there at the jail. They noticed that we had 4 batteries that are bad, that need to be replaced, and also a couple air filters on those units. They quoted the amount of $6,117.62.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next up, Gibson Services contract, heater at Records Building on 13th Street.
Yep, this would be Leo's building on 13th Street. They have old tube heaters in there. The parts are basically obsolete unless you can find them on eBay. So I requested approval to change that out into a hanging heater, all natural gas hanging heater to put in there.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next up, Gibson Services contract, HVAC server room at the courthouse.
Yes, this is one of the older units that we have left at the courthouse. Every year, we seem like we're having to try to make do and change parts as needed. We change compressor out on it. We've kind of made it last as long as we possibly can, and that area serving their server room is pretty important. So I figured if we have the money, we might as well get that changed out while we have the opportunity.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Gibson Services Contract 911 Backup Center, which will be, for those that don't know, we are having a backup center for 911 that will be set up permanently in the Commissioner's Wing. In the past, for the last 3 years, I think it's kind of been in a closet at the THPD, which we appreciate that space, but now we will have a permanent space that if there is a problem, you'll all solve it. But if there's a problem, they can come right in here. Nobody got that joke?
I did.
And it'll be ready to go. Okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next up, Osborne, Georgia Carpet Contract. Ricky?
Yeah, this is to kind of carry on throughout the annex, doing little portions at a time to be able to update the carpet areas in the annex.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Next up is Sycamore Engineering Contract ATS at the Annex.
Yes, so the ATS currently here at the annex from 1979, all the parts are obsolete. If we had anything go wrong, we're kind of going to be stuck. That's what transfers the power from the generator into the building. Considering that we're going to have 911 here as a backup, I think it'd be a great idea to go ahead and change that out. I know that the clinic has a lot of medications or whatever it is in there that's really important, so I think that we should probably look at maybe changing that out. So,
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next up, Malhops Card Reader at the Election Records Building.
yep, this is also in Leo's building. Their badge swipe had malfunctioned. I had Malhops come out and take a look at it, and this is the quote they gave me to replace his unit in there.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And last up, courthouse roof where the chiller is at.
Yep, this is a quote to just do that area on that pad where the chiller is located. We've had actually a few leaks this year that we've had patched, so I think it'd be a good idea to change that area out.
And this will, for those that don't know, we'll be replacing the chiller on top of the courthouse. And in doing so, at that time, we'll fix this roof, replace that roof.
Yeah.
And we'll be probably approving that contract here next week. We're waiting on one more quote.
Yep.
You got it.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Great job, Ricky.
Thank you, guys.
I know you spent a lot of time on this, and Tammy has helped you with a lot of this, too.
Oh, yeah.
We-
She's my backbone for sure.
She is, and with that being said, Chris, would you like to talk about Tammy's award?
Yeah. So she loves when we do this. If you don't know, Tammy York Allen was on Channel 2, I believe, this morning with an interview. Totally out of her comfort zone. We were able to surprise her. We were able to get Bruce there, her son, Jordan from Human Resources went, Mark went to surprise her. The Indiana County Commissioners Association, their awards committee, awarded Tammy the highest honor an administrator can get, the Administrator of the Year for 2025. So. She loves getting recognition.
Yeah.
And we'll continue, we can brag about her all year until somebody else wins in 2026, so.
Okay,
Thank
we're up to a special presentation. We will have public comment after this, because I think there might be a couple people who might want to say something after this. But before that, commissioners or any elected officials, anything else you would like to add before we move to our special presentation this morning?
Good.
Okay.
I got all I could say. But,
All right. As you see, we've got a big crowd today, and we appreciate all of you, a lot of elected officials here. Thank you all for coming. As we close on today's agenda, the commissioners want to take a few minutes to recognize someone who has truly left a mark on this community. We don't do this often during a regular meeting, but when we do, it's because the recognition really matters. On behalf of all three of us serving as Vigo County Commissioners, we're proud today to present the Francis Vigo Award. This is the highest honor the Commissioners can give. It's meant for people who have gone above and beyond for Vigo County, people who show leadership, loyalty, good judgment, and a genuine commitment to serving others. This person we're recognizing today fits that description in every way. The recipient of this award is Duke Bennett. Duke was born and raised right here in Terre Haute. He went to school here, raised his family here with his wife Pam, and has spent his entire career giving back to this community. Vigo County has always been home for Duke, and that really shows in the way he's chosen to serve over the years. Most people know Duke for his 16 years as mayor of Terre Haute. That's a long time to carry that responsibility, and anyone who understands local government knows that job isn't always easy. During his time as mayor, Duke led the city through major projects, big decisions, and some challenging moments, always focused on keeping Terre Haute moving forward and looking out for the people who live here. But his service didn't start or end with the mayor's office. Before that, Duke spent years working at Hamilton Center, helping run operations across dozens of locations serving West Central Indiana. More recently, he served the state of Indiana as Executive Director of the Office of Community and Rural Affairs, overseeing more than $120 million in grant funding to help communities across the state. And even today, he's still giving his time locally through his work at the Candles Holocaust Museum. What really stands out about Duke and what made him such a strong candidate for this award is how much of his time he has freely given outside of his paid positions. Duke has served on more boards and committees than most of us could count. He's volunteered as a youth sports coach, worked for more than 30 years as a high school sports official, and has served for over 2 decades as a special deputy with the Vigo County Sheriff's Department. That kind of commitment doesn't happen by accident. It comes from someone who genuinely cares about this community and takes public service seriously. The Francis Vigo Award is meant to honor people who don't seek recognition for what they do, but simply keep showing up and doing the work. Duke Bennett is exactly that kind of person. His leadership, steady presence, and long-term dedication have made a lasting difference in Vigo County. Duke, on behalf of all 3 Vigo County Commissioners, thank you for your years of service, your leadership, and your continued commitment to this community. It's an honor for us to present you with the Francis Vigo Award. Chris or Mike, would you like to add anything?
You know, Duke, I can't thank you enough to step up to the challenges whenever there's been a challenge in this community. Duke steps up just as Mark made some of those comments. It's refreshing, you know, someone to lean on, someone to talk to, and I thank you.
Should I say the good stuff, Duke, or the bad stuff? Just one memory was from 2014, late 2014, early 2015. I ran for school board and got my butt kicked really bad. And Duke and I were at the Indiana Theater that night, just had my daughter, and Duke said, well, that's just your first go around. We all get beat once in a while, or something like that, and keep my head up and keep going. And then my wife at the time told me I'm never running for office again. And I said, well, Duke says I can. So 4 years later, I ran for county council and really got to learn a lot about local government. But Pam can agree to this. There were many nights Duke would get a text from me at 10:30, 11 o'clock, maybe sometimes midnight. What do you think about this, Duke? Is this a good idea? So I would say many of the reasons I ran for office is because of you. And what you meant to Vigo County and the city of Terre Haute. So we just appreciate everything that you did.
job, Pam.
Well, I'll just say a couple of quick things. I don't like these things either, Tam. You know, it's not easy to do any elected official job. I mean, those of you out there that have been elected, you know that long days and not everybody agrees with what you do. I hate social media. I mean, that's just the kind of thing the way it is today, but it really feeds a lot of things, and there's so many positive things that go on in this community. It was, when I first got into office, things weren't really going really well between the city and the county. We worked really hard to make sure we tore those walls down. You guys, all of you and your predecessors worked really hard to make sure the city and county worked together. You still continue to see that today. And so that's what it's all about, whether you're Republican or Democrat, whether you agree with a project or a decision, it's all about moving the community forward. So I thank all of you guys for continuing to serve in this capacity, and those of you that are out there, but it's all about making Terre Haute County a better place. And so I'm just glad I got to do that for a while, and appreciated my time there, and working with the county especially. We've done a lot of great things. Just hope that everybody continues to do that in the future and make this a place for all around. So thank you very much. Appreciate the award.
All right. Now we are open for public comment. Anyone like to speak on anything today or anything? Feel free to come on up. Please state your name and your organization.
Hi. We're here from the Daughters of the American Revolution Fort Harrison chapter. We're looking for permission. We have the funds. We're not asking for any money. We want permission to place a commemorative plaque at the Vigo County Courthouse grounds for the commemoration of the 250th birthday of America. We're part of the America 250 committee of the local chapter. We have a photo of the plaque. It's $4,800. It's 30 by 30, made of bronze, and we have the funds. The chapter has already appropriated $6,000. That would include placing it, maintenance of it, everything. It would cost the county nothing, but we need your permission in order to place it there. We're thinking of planting a Liberty tree. The Liberty tree, I'm sure you all know, is the place where the revolution started on Boston Common. It's where in 1765 the first anti-government, anti-British demonstration took place. So this is the plaque that we'd like to place, and as I stated, we would cost the county and the city nothing, including maintenance.
What's your time frame?
We would love to place it on the 4th of July, but there's going to be so much going on. We know we'd never be able to get that date for the dedication. June 20th is the target. In order to get approval, the National Society in Washington has to approve all DAR monuments and plaques that go up around the whole country. So in order to get their approval, we already have approval on the plaque. That plaque is one that New York State put up. That's an example. It would say Fort Harrison Chapter, Vigo County, on our plaque. But in order to get approval, we have to have the location. So we have the monument, we have everything in place, we have the funding, but we need the location. So of course our first thought of location in Vigo County is our beautiful courthouse.
Sure. Could we get your contact and we will set up a meeting where we can figure out where we want to put it? And, I mean, I think that I'm sure we would all be very interested in this.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, we'll get that all taken care of and send it to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very
just get
much.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Please.
Real quick,
morning,
Kristen
Kristen.
Craig from the Chamber. I just want to congratulate Duke publicly. It's been an honor to work with you over the years, and you said something that really resonated with me. That spirit of collaboration, that is not something that we've always had, but it is something we certainly hang our hat on now as a community, and you were a big part of getting that started. I think I remember sitting in my office with you and having, setting up regular, I think every other week, meetings with the commissioners and you to make sure that we were collaborating and moving things forward. So I really appreciate all you've done for this community and setting that standard, and we continue to uphold that. I see the commissioners and the mayors sometimes more than I see my own family. So
Yes, that's true.
thank you for all you've done.
Thank you, Kristen. Anyone else? If could any elected officials, past or present, stand up, please? Thank you all, and I see Kevin back there, he was already standing, and Bruce. You know, it's being an elected official, a public servant is not easy. Terry didn't stand up either, but we're all here. And I truly appreciate all of you that have sacrificed and continue to sacrifice your time. It's kind of a special fraternity, I think, to be in this, and I don't take anybody's service for granted. Just wanted to say appreciate y'all for being here. We have a lot of council members here. We have the current mayor here also. So thank you all, and if there's nothing else. Yes, right afterwards, we'll do that. We'll take a picture. Jared, do we have anything on the, okay, in probably 15 minutes we'll have zoning meeting, right? If nothing else, we will stand in recess, and reminder that we will meet on Friday at 9 a.m. to announce the Oversight Board. Thank you. We have lots of donuts up here too, so please eat donuts.